Hello, how you doing? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2023 and some more. I am the Journeyman and I come from down your way and I can play. What can you play? FM23. And we're gonna win the league, Champions League and FA Cup, and we're gonna win the league. But maybe we're not, and not going to win anything. Who knows? Welcome back to the Journeyman with Leeds. Quite a bit of time has passed since the last episode. We're into the last 16 of the Champions League now. We're going to do the second leg today. Then we're going to take on Newcastle United in the quarterfinal of the FA Cup. There's a lot of stuff going on today, and it could define our season. We could be only in the running for one trophy when I've just said we're going to win 3 of them. But we will see. We'll see what happens. First things first, let's talk about January transfer business, which might sound strange when we're on St. Patrick's Day, but there was quite a bit, actually. Vujovic has gone out on loan. We did manage to sell Leandro Aquino as well. He went to Dortmund for £30 million. I think that was a good deal all round, really. He wanted to leave. We wanted to get rid of him, and he wasn't that good. 30 million is a lot of money. We brought in 2 deadline day signings, both called Nunes. Ismael Nunes is a 23-year-old Spanish left winger. He's come in as a little bit of backup, 4.5-star potential. He's been playing for Paris Saint-Germain over the last few years. We signed him for £26 million. Can play on the right, can play on the left, can play up top, can also play defensive mid. So I think we've got a very good player there. We also signed his namesake, Rodrigo Nunez. 24-year-old Argentinian right winger, again comes in as a little bit of backup. He's come in for 5.25 million, a very, very good deal, and one that I'm definitely happy about. Bulks out the squad just a little bit there. Since you were last with me in terms of matches, we've done incredibly well, really. Obviously, the last time you saw me was that 1-0 defeat to Real Madrid. We then went on to beat Newcastle United 4-2 at home. Peter Murray getting a hat-trick and Edgar Navarro also on the score sheet there. We then beat Middlesbrough 3-1 in the FA Cup fourth round with Navarro, Nunez and Ballesteros scoring in that one. We then absolutely thumped Hoffenheim 4-0 in the first leg of the Champions League, last 32. Ballesteros, Navarro and Wallbank getting 2 there, which is why I decided to push on until the last 16. There wasn't much point doing the second leg. We then beat Brentford 2-1 in the league, Alvaro getting both goals there. We then beat Hoffenheim 4-3 in the second leg, much rotated side that time, but Michael Robinson getting 2, Aronson and Ballesteros on the score sheet there. We beat Norwich City 3-2, Wallbank, Casadei and Gray scoring in that one, before beating Arsenal 5-3 at home. Peter Murray, Navarro and Nat Wallbank getting a hat-trick in that one. Then we played today's opponents, Juventus, at home. Bit of a tired side, to be honest with you, and we struggled to a 2-1 defeat. But luckily, Johnny Ballesteros got an 89th minute goal to make it interesting today. We're going to give it everything. And then we played a rotated side against Aston Villa, beating them 2-0 in the league. Meaning that after all of that, we are third in the Premier League, 59 points from 29 games. We've got a game in hand on Liverpool. If we do win that game in hand, we go 9 points behind with 8 games to go. We have got Liverpool coming as well. And I have just seen the disgusting amount of goals that Erling Haaland has scored for Manchester City this season. What on earth is that? 46 goals in 28 matches? I'm sorry. Where on earth has that come from? He's 31 years old now, and this is by far and away the best he has ever played for Manchester City. That is insane. Oh my God. 46. 46. Wow. Wowee. 24 for this guy. Dylan Melandian is pretty decent as well. He played for Wolves last season on loan. Wow. And then Rashford on 17. Rashford's 34, by the way. he's still performing. I mean, this is his best ever season as well. It's pretty incredible what is happening for the old men in this series. It has been a great time. But who is going to be fourth on that list? Well, Peter Murray is. I thought it would be Nat Wallbank. He isn't fourth, but we've got plenty of players scoring plenty of goals this year. If we look at our top goal scorer, Nat Wallbank with 20 from 27, 17 for Peter Murray, coming good all of a sudden, 14 for Vitinha, 9 for Navarro as well, 7 for Alvaro, 5 already for Johnny Ballesteros, and 4 there for Luke Mbere. Top assists is 16 for Francisco Jorge, 11 for Edgar Navarro, 7 for Wallbank, and 6 for Casadei. And top average rating is Johnny Ballesteros, a 7.41, and Nat Wallbank up there as well with a 7.35, and Casadei, of course, Mr. Consistent, a 7.29 average rating. So let's have a little look at the team for today then. Could be our final match in this year's Champions League, but we're going to give it our everything. This is the strongest team we can put out there, in my opinion. Andre Lunin will start in goal with Thiago Santos, Mbede, Tiara and Mizajin starting in defence. We've then got Archie Gray and Casadei in the defensive midfield positions, with Navarro and Jorge starting wide of Nat Wallbank and Peter Murray up top. So here we go. Come on, boys. Let's go and grab a victory. I'm pumped up today. I really do want us to get through it to the Champions League quarter-final, because it would just be an amazing achievement for us from where we took over this side. And, well, we're going out there now. You look at that Juventus side. Sancho's in there. Kulusevski. Koopmeiners is in there. Camavinga. It's an incredible Juventus side. But we're going to go out there and we're going to play our own way. We're going to play attacking football. We've got Ballesteros, Aronson on the bench. Alvaro's on the bench. Vitinha's on the bench. You know, there's plenty of players that can cause damage to this Juventus side. We've just got to go out there and we've got to try and play our own way. And if we can play well, we could be through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. So here we go. Come on, boys. Let's do this, Leeds United. Here's Bellanova with the throw. Koopmeiners into the middle it goes, but Thiago Santos gets it away. It's a header in there, Mbede away now. And here's Sancho, gets it to Camavinga with the shot, and it's deflected straight away in this first minute. Juventus looking dangerous, but we are composed from the back. Here's Archie Gray, switches the play towards Jorge, who can't reach it. Bellanova. Now here's Saliba. Great tackle from Peter Murray. What a chance for Peter Murray now to whip it back in. And Nat Wallbank. Oh, that is the sort of goal he has been scoring for absolute fun. But this time it zips past the post. And that could be crucial, because an early goal in this match really could have set the tone for us and trying to win it. Kovacic with the throw. Gets it to De Silva. Now to Kovacic again, who's pushing forward. Here's Jadon Sancho now into the middle, and it's Gilkison. Oh, and that's a terrible, terrible bit of goalkeeping from Andre Lunin, and he will be devastated with that as Juventus go 1-0 up, and in reality that is now 3-1 in the lead for them on aggregate. So Crystal Palace playing in the Premier League. I thought maybe in the Champions League, but no. They're beating Everton at the moment, which helps us in our Champions League, attempt. Here's Navarro, whips it in. Mbede with the header. It's off the line. Oh, that was close. Oh, my goodness me. We could have had 2 goals already, and almost it feels like we're not gonna make it. It feels it's not going to be our day, but wow, I mean, that was a very good header from Luke Mbede there, but it didn't go over the line, and as it is, it's 3-1 still on aggregate. Here's Saliba. Saliba loses it. It's Murray now. What a game he's having so far. Here's Francisco Jorge. Can he get his 17th assist of the season? No, he ran into a brick wall. That was the defense of Juventus there. Here's Kovacic, gets it to Gulkson now. Gulkson still pushing forward. This is excellent from him. Whips it in. And now Casadei cuts it out. Here's Bellanova, whips it in to Sancho, headed away by Mbete. What a match he's having. Gray doesn't manage anything. It's a good ball through. What a save from Andre Lunin. Oh, we needed that, and that keeps us in the match for now and gives him a 7.1 average rating. Here's Sancho now. Whips it in. Header away from Archie Gray. Here's Kovacic. But, well, end of highlight it is. And, well, can we encourage the boys? Will that help them? Yeah, it does. Casadei, pretty tired. Now, what can we do? Can we rescue a draw from this match? If we play well in this second half, I mean, we could have had a couple of goals there. I think maybe we changed things up. Navarro not having the best game. We'll give you a good look at Aronson in this one. Nat Wallbank, we'll put Johnny Ballesteros on for him. And I'm going to take Jorge off as well, and we're going to put Vitinha on. I'm going for this. I want this to work out well for us. So let's go and do it in the second half. Archie Gray might be the next one to make way for a more attacking player. We've got Burak Ince on the bench. We're going to go very attacking. We might as well go for it in our Champions League finale, if you like. Because if we can get back into the match, we have every chance of getting through. But if they score, so what? You know, we're 3-1 down. It's not about making it respectable at this stage. Here's Aronson. He gets it forward to Peter Murray, who's got a great chance. How's he missed it from there? Oh, what a chance that was for Peter Murray. Well, here's Aronson now. He whips it in. Tiara with the header, and it's away. And that might well be that. Oh, and Vitinha's going to get sent off here. He was the last man, I think, wasn't he? Just the yellow card, I think. Here's Kovacic. Koopmeiners to De Silva. Kulusevski. Good ball forward towards Gulkison. But nice interception from Thiago Santos. Here's Casadei. Gets it to Gray now. Gray pushing forward. Gets it to Vitinha. It's a great ball. But Ballesteros, I think, was offside. Ball forward. And now can Tiara get there? No, he can't. It's into the middle, and oh, Vlahovic has scored. Juventus 2, Leeds United 0 on the night. But 4-1 on aggregate, and maybe this shows how far we've yet to come in the world of football. We're not quite there just yet. Right, Thiago Santos is going to come off. We're going to put on Malman. Where's Malman? There's Malman. Malman can go at right back, where he has been playing recently. We're going to bring off Archie Gray. We're going to leave Casadei in there. We might actually do something like this. That is something that Malman can do. We're just going to go very attacking here, because we might as well at this stage. Archie Gray is going to come off. We're going to put Burak Ince in there. Hasn't really played too much this season. We need 3 goals now in the last 20 minutes. So come on, boys. Let's encourage them. Try and get them back into this match. And at least get a consolation goal. That would be nice. But it looks like Juventus have shut up shop in this match. We got no more chances. And it is going to be the end of the road for us in the Champions League this year. It's a shame. It is a shame, but oh dear, they switched themselves off. That's a shocker of a team talk. But I think they did themselves proud. We had chances. And now we focus on the league. You know, we receive 8.2 million for playing in the round of 16. I was looking before, and we have earned a very, very nice amount of money in competition prize money this season from the Champions League. £41 million from that, and that is huge for the survival of this football club. Because if you look at our finances, we are still £30 million in debt. Financial fair play wise, we're still doing pretty well with that. But we would have been, nearly £100 million in debt had we not managed that. We'll make sure the wage budget is perfectly met to keep this going. But we've got the FA Cup coming. It would be nice to keep that run in the FA Cup going against Newcastle, but it's not the end of the world. I think realistically we want to throw all our might behind qualifying for that Champions League again, because I don't know about you, but I rather enjoyed that run. Right then, quite a few changes for this Newcastle match, because that Juventus game did take a lot out of the team. So we'll just run you through the 11 again. Andre Lunin will start in goal, with Santos, Lyons, Robinson, and Pilbeam starting in defence. Nunez will start in defensive midfield alongside Mayano, and then we've got Navarro and Malman starting wide of Wallbank and Ballesteros up top. So here we go then. Let's see how we get on. As I say, it's going to be a tricky encounter against Newcastle away from home. The board are expecting a win, as are the fans, but do I think we'll get it? I'm not entirely sure. I really don't know. Newcastle are going to be playing a very strong side. They have lost their last 2 matches. That's something that's going for us. But yeah, I mean, you look at that squad and you think, wow, it's very, very strong. But some of our key players aren't in there. Tiata isn't in there. Mizogin's not in there. Cassadai's not in there. But the main bulk of the team aren't there. So I'm a little bit worried. It could be double defeat today, which I think would be a real shame considering the season that we've had. I think the potential is there to win a domestic cup, and that's what we're going to be trying to do, most definitely. But that's a terrible, terrible pass, and straight away they're coming for us. And here's Olmo with a great chance, gets it into Dino, and it makes it 1-0. 2.5 minutes in, and Newcastle are already firing. This could be a heavy defeat. I think that Champions League match could change our season in a way, because I think it will have been so deflating. Here's Olmo now, whips it into the middle, header, 2-0. And already I'm thinking, well, we're out of the FA Cup then, aren't we? And, a little wobble has been coming. We've been in survival mode for quite some time, going behind in matches. And as I think Liverpool have shown in real life, there's only so long you can come out of those sort of matches with victories, but it's still very disappointing in the first 10 minutes to be 2-0 down. Here's Navarro, gets it into Wallbank, who inevitably gets us back into it. 21st goal of the season for the Leeds youngster. 22 years old and scoring 21 goals for a Champions League side is very, very impressive, and I think he will be a massive part of our future. And Navarro, what a player he's been. Brought him in on loan, of course, last season. Made his deal permanent, because why wouldn't you? What a player he is. And I think we have to be very, very happy with that. But Newcastle with Dani Olmo make it 3-1. And within 15 minutes, this game is already pretty crazy. Maybe we're not playing too bad, but Newcastle are being clinical. And well, you look at that match and it looks like Leicester have won that one on penalties. So, that there is an opportunity for us to win this competition, and Newcastle will feel the same. And I think that's kind of the problem here, is Dani Olmo's decided he wants to win the FA Cup, and he's had a terrific match. But it's Newcastle 3, Leeds United 1. And let's just say we want a better second half. We'll give it 10-15 minutes, see if we can grab another goal, and then introduce some fresh legs off the line by Wallbank. And thank the Lord he was stood there, because that would have been another goal. Excellent tackle. Well, I thought it was from Malman, but it could be a yellow card coming here. Yeah, yellow card for Malman. I think that was a little harsh. Free kick for Danny Olmo, and he is having a terrific game. Oh, what a strike, but just over the bar. Ooh, right. Come on, boys. Some of our guys are playing well. The problem is it's littered by some guys that aren't playing well, and that's where you see our problems. Here's Navarro, gets it forward to Wallbank. Wallbank with a chance, and Wallbank gets us back into it. 22nd goal of the season for him. And that's what tends to happen with him. He doesn't just get one goal. He goes and grabs multiple goals, and that was a lovely finish from him, actually. And, well, 55 minutes gone. Oh, we have got another highlight, so we'll watch this highlight, see what the situation is after it. We could be 4-2 down. We could well be back at 3-3. Header from Lyons. That was decent. Here's Navarro now. Navarro forward. But, yeah, aimless, really. Oh, great tackle by Wallbank. Here's Ballesteros. Gets it forward to Malman now. Malman with a chance to whip it back. What's he doing there? Why did he shoot? Well, he's coming off now. He's not going to get the opportunity to do that again. Put it that way. I'm actually going to put Archie Gray on, and we're going to put Nunez on the left-hand side instead. Ballesteros has been pretty anonymous today. We'll put Alvaro on. He's had a good run of form when he's been in the sidelines. Can come off for Mbete. And we got 35 minutes left to try and muster something up here. I mean, what we really don't want is extra time and penalties. We'd quite like a result in 90 minutes, whatever way that is. We would like it. Alvaro, good ball towards Gray, but that's just really disappointing from Archie Gray. I have expected a lot better from him, to be honest with you. He's had some brilliant matches, but he just has these odd ones where he just doesn't seem to care. But I hope I'm wrong. Here's Udogi. Can he get it in? Gets it to Dino. Now to Bruno. Oh, just wide. And Newcastle have had their chances to wrap up this match. They haven't took them just yet. We still have 25 minutes to go here. Still every chance of us coming out on top here. Here's Navarro with a corner kick. Whips it in. It's headed away by Dino. Here's Archie Gray. Gets it to Navarro, who cuts inside. And it's Alvaro who's there. And Alvaro gets us back on to level terms. I don't think that was offside. Let's keep an eye on the referee here. VAR's checking it. And it is indeed a goal. It was headed away by Dino. Archie Gray, first time, got it back in. Navarro then, lovely ball. And Alvaro's put it into the back of the net. And it's 3-3 here. And well, with 10 minutes to go, who's to say we can't win this match in 90 minutes? It would be undeserved, don't get me wrong. I think Newcastle have generally been the better team. But, well, that's the end of that one then, isn't it? 5 minutes to go here. Nunez is going to come off. We're going to put Jorge on instead for the final 5 minutes to see if he can muster up something. We need to confirm that change. That's annoying. I don't know why it does that sometimes, but yeah, I wish it would prompt you. That's in fact happened. Here's Pedro Gonçalves, gets it forward towards Tezgel. 5-3 Newcastle, and that is your lot. That is your lot for this match. It's a shame, but it is one of those things, and we just have to accept it and move on. We're out of the FA Cup. We're out of the Champions League. It could have been so much more, today's episode, but we now have 8 games left in the league, or 9 games left, whatever it is, to try and qualify for the Champions League once again. I think, they're pretty disappointed with that as things go, which is a shame, because we've done all right. We've done all right, but they are a little bit disappointed with our FA Cup defeat to Newcastle. And in fact, now we've lost 3 of the last 4 matches in all competitions, but we have got 9 games to go this season where we could really do something special. I don't know if we are going to be in the running for the Premier League title. Certainly, if we keep winning games, we will be. But at least now we get some rest. We get a little bit of energy back. We're not playing for another couple of weeks until the Tottenham match, so we can really reset. We can get rid of any of this hangover from the FA Cup, hangover from the Champions League. I would like to come back against Man United, but I don't see the need particularly. I think we will be back for the final 2 games of the season, and potentially we could be on course for another Premier League decider. Who knows? It's going to be an exciting time. But if you have enjoyed it, give it a massive thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more Football Manager videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.